In shadows deep, a law unseen, mysteries veil o'er nature's sheen. Amidst the complex weave of life, a hidden strand with secrets rife. Evolution's hand so deft and keen crafts from chaos a grander scene. From atom's core to the starry rings, in every scale transformation sings. With patterns etched in time's grand halls, diversity shout through eons calls. From minerals spark to planets dance, intricate steps in the cosmic expanse. A law, it's elusive, it waits, its presence felt in states and fates. The mundane, now a wonderland, where simple truths and marvel stand. Systems complex, the canvas wide, where evolution's strokes abide. The swirl of galaxies, life's first breath, all dance to tunes of birth and death. Components mix, a vast array, atom cells in a grand ballet, rearranged with nature's flair, yielding beauty beyond compare. Subject all to nature's trial, endless forms in endless spiral, complexity from simple means, life's rich tapestry in its genes. Yet not all forms shall pass the test. Selection sieves sorts best from rest. Functions rule, the stern judge's gavel, decide what stays, what turns to gravel. Alive or not, the rule's domain, newness emerges, joins the chain, improving function, stage by stage. Evolution writes its timeless page, with novelties bright, configurations, surviving selections, sharp ministrations. The law of nature, long obscured, in functions light is now assured. Mystic wrapped in folds of science, in lore of nature's own compliance, in every pulse of life that thrives, this hidden law of nature drives. Amidst the cosmos systems evolve, complexities dense, laws can't solve, phenomena diverse through time we save, for nature's law lost we strive to retrieve. Components myriad, a spectrum broad, states joined by function, lawed or flawed. Selection sources threefold clear, static, dynamic, new frontiers appear. Persistence holds in stasis and in change, while novelty's birth range does estrange. A law proposed, time's arrow keen and fine, dictates function's growth along its line. In systems pressed, selection's test will weigh, and through this law we see a brighter day. Information functional shall surely rise as time's asymmetry unveils the skies. A world bound by laws from gravity's firm hand, motion's path, thermodynamics, laws demand. Yet in the complex dance of cosmic scenes, an unseen law amongst the macro schemes. Classical truths and wisdom in equivalence found, link varied scenes where nature's laws abound. From apples fall to moons that grace the night, in such connections physics finds its bright light. Hot objects share with springs compressed detail. In these parallels, understanding of that mystic grail. Through history's lens, phenomena do align. Science grows as laws and nature intertwine. A law unfound in macroscopic sight codified the universe's plight. In evolution's grand and intricate dance, seek we now this great missing expanse. Nature's marvels evolve to life's wondrous theme, various systems in a dance, In a cosmic dream, components vast in configurations unfurled, function selections dictates their world, stars and stone, breasts of skies, life's array, holding their presence in great evolution's play. Through persistent static, dynamic and new, information flows as does its functions accrue. From the dance of atoms to life's complex sway, each system's tale grows richer day by day. A law proposed of functional info's climb, guiding evolution's march through time. Classical laws, tenets of a world that's observed motion to energies, nature's curves preserved. Each law chapter in the macrocosm's guide, universal behaviors in which we do confide. In the annals of physics, 10 laws stand revered. From Newton to thermals, the past's been cleared. First, bodies at rest are in steady flight. Stay course, tell forces, bid them alight. Newton's touch, mass and force intertwined, acceleration's birth in every motion we find. Thirdly, he spoke of action and plea, equal opposite forever they'll be. Gravitational lore, a dance of allure, masses and distance, attraction secure. Thermal decrees take the stage, energies constants from age to age. Heat's settled journey from warm to cool. Secondly, claims this thermodynamic rule in electricity's grip. Coulomb set square. Charges in space, forces share, they declare. Magnets and poles, dipoles, they stay. Push and pull in their silent ballet. Electrodynamics, a moving charges field. Magnetic waves, to this force they yield. Induction's gift, Faraday's keen sight. Magnetic charge sparks electric light. Tenets of cosmos, from small to grand. Classical physics, nature's command. A table of law of classical physics to behold, a true guide to the cosmos in patterns of old. Not every law is captured, not every rule penned, yet most of nature's dance they commend. In human purview, these laws find their stage beyond quantum whispers and relativistic gauge. Equations not needed for everyone to construe. Nature's tongue speaks in more than just a few. Thermodynamics, with its entropic charm, asserts a closed system will suffer no harm. Entropy's rise always remains the constant refrain. Heat's one-way journey, cold's loss is warmth's gain. These laws are built on what can be traced, mass, force, and energy in space interlaced, charge and motion and distances span, each measured since measuring began. Physics laws, classical laws in nature's grand lore explain the orbits, engines roar, white lights, rainbow, prism tossed, compasses dance by currents crossed. From a physics table, writ, storied, trove, the greatest findings to date we wove. Yet in the roster of nature's decree, a law for complexity we do not see. A symphony of science, detailed and precise, yet silence on complexity does splice. With all the rules that we've amassed, a gap remains, a shadow of doubt is cast. So we ponder in scientific reflection. Are our lives complete in nature's wide section? Do they codify all that is known and seen, or is there more beyond what they mean? Might there be laws yet to declare with scope like those in physics care? Uncharted realms in nature's laws, seeking the cause behind the cause to find what's missing, what quests ahead, what natural codes that remain unread, to seek, to study, to wonder, to theorize, and in our grasp new truths may rise. To weave the laws that nature's threads have spun, we look to systems varied, many as one. Their differences vast under the skin. A unity of laws may now well begin. From planets' orbits to life's vast spools, we spot in chaos the underlying rules, where concepts echo, resonate the same. A natural law might be to praise or blame. Selection stands, the cornerstone of life amidst the calm and natural strife. We delve into this primal force to trace evolution shaping course, functions, child, information's creed, a law proposed to meet this need, a system's growth in knowledge's frame, the functional information's rise we aim. In closing chapters, implications grand, a universal law's effect across the land. From abstract thoughts, our frameworks cast the law of increasing information vast. In a world where nature's laws preside, concepts intertwine, not meant to divide. Characteristics of mass and space unveil a unity we now can trace. Gravitation's pull is the universal call, links the small with the celestial ball. An apple's fall, the moon's embrace, bound by a law, they both must face. In physics, grasp such truths are keen to show us what these signs may mean. Though different in the roles they cast, a shared law's thread binds them fast. This unity, it breaks that old mold of separate tales traditionally told. What once seemed desperate now relates under laws that gravitate and equates. In science, a quest that's quite profound to find where true equivalence is found. Through diverse informed, there's a trace of unity in nature's broad embrace. The 19th century brought to light phenomena that seemed akin in might, electric charge and its magnetic lore, hinted at a link some dared to explore. Oersted and Faraday paved the way, observing so very closely day by day. In labs they saw with such astute precision electricity and magnetism's envisioned collision. Their work a prelude to Maxwell's hand, who penned the laws that now withstand. His equations a symphony of intellect, joining forces once thought indirect. In days of your steamy truth did dawn, in steam's escape and springs drawn brawn. Heat to motion and back again, revealed a law, a common kin, a spring compressed of flame's fierce dance, both bound by energy's broad expanse. Concepts of heat and work atwine in this dance, they intricately intertwine. A dynamical theory took its place as kinetic whispers filled the space. Particles in motion, a constant stir, temperature's tale begun to blur. Calyrex fluid, once thought to flow to science's past, we bid adieu. For heat's true nature was unfurled in motion's language, this truth swirled. In engines' hearts where heat convects, a truth profound their work affects. Heat to motions not bi-directional, its path is set one way, it's sectional. From hot to cold it travels free, a law unseen, yet sure as see. Entropy's birth from this one-way street, a second law, time's drumbeat. Investigations keen and wide revealed how heat and work collide. Thermodynamics, laws that are so fair, speak of balance work and thermal air. At equilibrium are nearing its embrace. These laws define energy's trace. In systems grand are matter fine, universal laws their roles define. In science's realm where wonders lie, bold thoughts take wing and theories fly. Unseen the threads that link the skies to humble earth where Apple lies. From conjured thoughts minds dare leap in natural laws. Deep secrets they do keep, mass and charge and energies dance. In laws' firm grip do truths advance. Empirical tests so crucial, so keen, confirm what is and what's unseen. Attributes matched in nature's core prove real as stone and sound as lore. Conceptual ties no longer veiled in the fabric of truth are tightly nailed. Physics table laws, once mere surmised, now stand as real before our eyes. Amidst the quest to know and find a law unseen, a truth outlined, the attributes we bravely choose to wield may bring to light what's been concealed. Yet caution's voice should guide our hand. Not every trait will meet our strict demand. The search for laws is such a careful art, demands we choose the right parts to chart. Once impetus thought to drive the sphere, fail to faithfully explain the cosmos clear. replaced by Newton's sturdier frame of inertia's true role in motion's gain. Thus we learn from history's page that not all concepts will engage, for theories ripe with sweet fruit to bear must have the right truths in their snare. In science's grand and storied quest, we seek the laws that fit the best. For systems change with time's own thread in ways that classical physics has not led. From history's well we draw our sips to guide the future's bold eclipse. The systems grow, change, shape, and form in patterns that don't always fit the norm. We peer at stars, at life, at Earth to find what traits have truest worth. In evolution's stance we see a hint of deeper symmetry, for in each change a clue may rest to frame a law that governs best, a framework broad yet undefined may unify with the correct attributes combined in the vast expanse where nature's hand shapes every sea and stretch of land. An evolving system stands well defined as a dance of parts through time intertwined. With every tick more complex it grows, an endless diversity that ever flows from tiny cells to cosmic schemes. It spans the world in endless streams. The essence lies in how things change, increase in form, arrange and rearrange in every nook, on every scale. Complexity tells its winding tale in realms where nature's laws are scribed. Evolving systems have been imbibed, concepts unique yet to be fixed in tables where natural laws are mixed. These systems dance to a hidden tune not found in the laws of the sun and moon. They hold to physics' classical frame, yet their universal acts aren't the same. The burgeon with order and in time unfold. In stars and stones their brave tale is told. This growth in order, so clear to see, challenges thermodynamics decree. For the second law states, as time takes flight, that disorder must grow, not order's might. Yet our quest is to find in nature's grand halls a law that unites and with thermodynamic calls. One law that governs the living and the inert in harmony with the second, but from it covert a rule that guides both the stone and the fern, invisible threads in nature's grand pattern. In cosmic dances grand and true, stars ignite as if at nature's cue. These fiery orbs cast heaven's light, commence fusion fierce and bright. In nuclear hearts so vast and very deep, elements awaken from starry sleep beyond the sun's bright gleaming ray. Stars burn in a grand spectacle ballet. Hydrogen whispers to the skies, helium's rain soon replies. From simple gases tender sway onto noble gases firm array. Carbon's birth in those starry seams, magnesium's flash, stardust dreams. From carbon's glow, life's elements rise. In dying stars, they birth their final prize. Supernovas rage with powers unspent. Elements across the heavens are sent. Neutron stars in fierce force collide. In the table of elements they reside. From simple seeds the cosmos tells of complex tales that nature spells. A cosmic forge beyond our sight. Elements dance to infinite height. Stars hold secrets locked in their gleams. In galactic dances they forge their dreams. Nuclear fires set creation free, a tableau formed from cosmic sea. In stellar heart, fusion's core, elements birth from primal lore. Stars like ours will one day swell in cosmic tales that they will tell. From helium's grace to carbon's roll, atoms dance and worlds cajole. When novas burst with artistry, supernovas define their legacy. Neutron stars in destiny's chart compose the periodical tables part. An ageless tale of ancient eons told of atomic blocks in the cosmos's fold. In the dance of planets, moon, and earth, mineral tales tell of their turbulent birth. From ancient stars' refractory seeds came cosmic dust, which nature heeds. Condensed they did in stellar gloom to form the planet's varied womb. From molten swirls and in crystal grains, a planet's rich treasures in mineral veins. The earth with life spins a unique tale where biology's hand can tip the scale. Minerals form, adapt, change, and thrive. On Earth, near 6,000 types arrive. And deep within our planet's crust, in pressure and heat, minerals adjust. More species hide, unclaimed, unnamed. In Earth's vast troves they wait untamed. Through ages, nature's patient toil increases the bounty of mineral spoil. From simple forms to complex states, each era of the ancient past creates. The sun stars do forge in fusion's fire, minerals evolve, yet they never do tire. Increasing diversity is set stage by stage. On the cosmic canvas they paint their age. In the vast expanse where silence reigns, cosmic dust is born from stellar remains. From fiery deaths new births commence. Minerals form with such true eloquence. Mineral tales of earth and the moon whisper secrets of a planetary tune. From molten rock to crystal faces, diversity grows in mineral graces. Through planetary evolution, stage by stage, each chapter writ upon the cosmic page. From basic elements stark in view to a rich mosaic, vast and very true. Diversity in stages thus marks the way as minerals change both night and day. In Earth's grand dance, they play their part, each crystal a work of creation's natural art. In life's tapestry, each threads a tale, a dance of traits that may prevail. Darwin's insight, nature's selection in traits and genes, a living connection, variations in the living throng. From mutations they grow strong through the sieve of nature's test, traits that aid survival expressed. Offspring born beyond the need, yet only some will succeed. Over generations, life's grand weave, traits that help, hinder, cleave. Advantageous traits take the lead, ensuring their genetic seed, a natural sieve, life's complex dance, ensures the fittest may advance. As stars and stones and patterns move, so life evolves this truth to prove. Through distinct forms and genes, in essence with them, life convenes. Molecules dance, cells align in life's vast matrix by design. Ecosystems so very wide and keen, select for functions mostly unseen. Many paths these systems tread, configurations are vastly spread. Nature's Eve with great care refines, retains the shapes that best defines stars, stones, and life's own seed. All share a common thread indeed. Protons, neutrons in stars confide, while minerals in new bonds abide. Traits that life has come to embody. Traits emerge when the body is ready. Diverse in form, yet akin in notion. All bodies obey an unseen motion. Despite their details, broad and vast, three respects they hold steadfast in evolving realms, though not the same. Conceptual kinship is what they all claim. From unismall, a vast array, nuclear hearts to cells at play, combinations are without measure in cosmic dances, life's own treasure. Configurations each born anew in endless forms, a motley crew. Processes churn, relentless free, crafting diversity we seldom see. Stable forms courageously take the lead with competitive edge. On they proceed. Functions favor, selections kiss. Preserve those apt to thrive in this. The systems grow, adapt, refine through nature's if by divine. Advantageous traits take flight, ensuring their systemic might. In realms apart, yet much aligned, systems evolve as stars have shined. Darwin's shadow, long and vast, may obscure parallels from the past. Some voice concerned with sharp critique claim evolution's tongue shouldn't speak of minerals as really life's close kin. In a single struggle, all strive to win. Yet we declare with thought precise Darwin's insights, but a single slice of nature's grand, unyielding quest, where selection for function does the test. Though details vary scale to scale, evolving systems tell a similar tale. Rich in combination chosen by role, function selection is the universal goal. In time's grand march, they're not the same. Systems evolve, but not as momentary flame grows bright and then burns low and spent. But with diversity's evolutionary ascent, the adjacent possible lays out a chart of richness grown from time's own heart. Yet evolution's not always fast, not assured its changes last. Constraints may come and growth arrest as stars explode or planets rest. Life too may stagnate in its dance when change does not advance. Mass extinctions, nature's stern test, halting life's fever in its quest. But from such trials anew they rise, filling niches under open skies. The pace of evolution, thus we find, is linked to the context of its kind. Patterns emerge, some fade away. In the dance of life, a vast array. In nature's vast and varied frame, each system plays a complex game where diversity and trials unfold, mold patterns in the manifold. Configurations rise and fall in turn as selection's pressures discern which forms will function, thrive, endure, while those less fit find exit sure. Such laws beyond physics old reach in living systems they do teach a truth that's more than simple chance. Selectivity in evolution's grand expanse, systems of agents, great or small, under selective pressures crawl. The rise in pattern dance so free when pressure molds their destiny. Yet can we find within this thrall a universal rule to underpin it all, a code that speaks in terms more clear, a very complex information transfer we find in every system's heart where components play their part. A universal base does rest in selecting what functions best in the realm where life is guest. A truth like law is now expressed with diversity as its narration. Life performs its own creation. Configurations freely form nature's play, far from the norm. Selection's grip, fermentation, guides evolution's information through cosmic dust and mineral tales, planetary evolution on cosmic scales, from chaos to a structured scene, diversity in evolutionary stages seen. Ages interact, combine, create a varied universe they decorate with patterns rich and functions true in every shade and in every hue. This is universalized decree. Selection shapes what comes to be, crafting within our disgrace the intricate, interwoven space from starry skies to life's own sea. Hear complexity's bold symphony. With each new phrase we understand evolution's timeless guiding hand. In information's subtle thread lies the code so broadly spread. A quantitative formal stance defines evolution's advance. The systems under pressure's gaze increase in diverse patterned ways, and through the eons they'll traverse selection's law across the universe. In the vastness where stars are sun, lies order that cosmos does own. Patterns emerge, change, and reflect beyond what laws of natures expect. From chaos structures clear and deft, as if by unseen forces they are left. The systems grow, complexify, with every cycle, every sky. These selections, forms of choice, give rise to functions, varied voice. Selective forces, strong and keen, favor function quite often unseen. The first by randomness is graced, where chance events are tightly braced. A quantum leap, a mutation's role in life's grand tapestry they enroll. The second by stability's guide, where structures tested do abide. persisting through the test of time in ordered dance, in silent rhyme. The third, through replication's test of what survives and what builds the nest. Traits in time yield a better function through nature's sieve, the prime deduction. These forces shape the cosmos's form from single cells to life's great swarm. From crystal grains to planetary rings, selection's hand through time it brings. Each choice a thread in the fabric spun, a story of the struggle that complexity won. With every twist and turn of fate, function rises and does articulate the origins of selection and function, the universe's constant production, where ordered systems rise and fall, and selection pressures favor all. Imagine a world where patterns are void, a blank canvas, life's complexities destroyed, where entropy low at the start did lie, and time's arrow flew straight, ne'er to defy. Physics dictates through symmetry's call that time marches all entropy to befall. Yet in such a place where complexities band, order and function cannot take its rightful stand. From low entropies cradled the universe rose, but in this barren world a stark juxtapose. No intricate dance of cosmic interplay, just time's forward march, day after day. Is such a realm where diversity's plight is never to emerge from the depths of night. What lacks therein, what crucial piece prevents the rise of nature's masterpiece? Would it be the spark that kindles life's flame, the random mutation, never the same, or perhaps the selection that favors the fit? In a world without this, complexities quit. To fathom a cosmos sterile and still, where time's only role is the void to fill. Yet our universe blooms with intricate grace as patterns emerge and diversity gives chase. Approaching selection, we question the cause that forbids the ascent, nature's intricate laws. To ponder a place where no life could commence unveils the past enigma, complexities dense. In a world imagined bare and stark, where entropy climbs and shadows hark, no forces pull or push away, all paths lead to decay's display. No gravities embrace, no electric spark, no pockets where low entropy may mark a smooth march to equilibrium store, no barriers to shun, none to implore. In this realm of thermodynamic fate, no entities arise nor separate, just a blend of all in disarray, a soup of cosmos in cool decay. Matter and energy in endless drift, no structure forms, no spirits lift. A universe where random's the trend, dissipating quickly towards the end. Could we discern in this great expanse any shape or form or mere chance? If all is uniform in entropy, see, is anything distinct? Can anything be? Our cosmos spins a different tale, paths to entropy do curiously scale. Entities linger in low states so fine, free energies dance by design does entwine. Forces conspire, a grand frustration, directing energies dissipation. Long live disequilibria standing time's test in a universe where chaos is not so obsessed. Coulomb's response, a fusion's delay. Weak interactions pave the way. Hydrogen's fate not sealed at birth. Iron's alchemy spread through the vast girth. Reactions in chains with kinetic walls. Exergonic processes the barrier stalls. Chemistry's realm stays far from done. Equilibrium's reach not easily won. In the heart of worlds, heat's slow stride, low conductance where warmth resides. Thermal gradients, planet's core, keep the chaos from being more. In our cosmic domain, so vast and wide, diversity in materials does abide. Barriers yield a periodic dance. Nuclei fusion held in a stable trance. Iron's formation not a simple feat. Heavy nuclei in their seat. Visible light alone does not fray. Into thermal bands does not stray. Earth's mantle bursts minerals strong. At surface pressures they belong. Kinetic stability grants them life, far from their birthplace's strife. Organic compounds, subtle and prime, resist the flare and oxygen climb. Combustion's gate, high energy demands. Existence owes these metastable strands. In the cosmos's laws, where secrets unwind, static persistence is the force we find. This selective power, with quiet insistence, shapes structures that resist their own existence. Stability's favor in nature's grand scheme, decay to equilibrium merely a dream. This point is the principle we must mention. First order selection, its cherish attention. Matter holds form in a delicate dance, persisting in time given the chance, unless paths appear with kinetic grace, leading to forms more stable in place. In the dance of the cosmos where systems unfold, the core functions emerge, dynamic and bold. Persistent static gives rise to a selection, a second order with intricate connection. From diversity, vast free energy springs, fuel stars and life and dynamical things. Stars in the void with plasma alight feed a fusion's power in their core's fiery night. Cells of convection in planets' deep hearts persist as they feed from thermal upstarts. Life harnesses imbalances with photons it vies, thriving on disequilibria under solar skies. Entities dynamic, they ebb and they flow, open systems by nature as they constantly grow, not bound by their substance, in flux their design, like stars shifting elements in time they refine. Hurricanes gather new air in their wild, furious spin. Organisms exchange matter from outside to within. Material composes not their steadfast domain, for its processes that persist an enduring refrain. This ceaseless procession we come to inspect gives rise to a concept that we now reflect. Second order selection, the process is crowned, where not the matter but the actions are bound. Within the realm where processes reign, their causal force not so much in vain, shapes systems within, molds the world without, functions rise to prominence, leaving little doubt. These functions are at the core of selection's art, enduring persistence. They play their own part. The dissipation of energy, so free and so rife. Without this key function, there'd be no dynamic life. Static persistence, a silent sentinel stands, while dynamics require a far different dance, actively shedding what energy they claim in patterns of movement that never stay the same. Autocatalysis balance, information's keen flow, emerge and sustain, letting complex systems grow. Self-replication, life stands intricately cast with autocatalytic strength. Some will at last. Dynamic kinetic stability sets the pace for those who in this cosmic race, in realms of change, the dynamics thrive, where information's role does dive, spread faster, further with autocatalytic grace, their lineage in time and space firmly in place. Patterns that whisper of self, a place of lore, hold secrets of existence, of life, and more. Patterns and systems that spell their core, a dance of data that opens every door. Persistence in diverse forms keeps systems alive, encoding patterns that teach them how to survive. Autocatalysis, where information is a guide, ensuring reactions continue with stride. A balance with the environment, a persistent trail. Systems adjust with persistence as the holy grail. Homeostasis holds a delicate scale where correlations with the world prevail. Information processing, a dynamic feat. Systems that learn, that adapt, that compete, recording the world to make their ends meet. A dynamic persistence that will not retreat. The patterns within that keep reactions supplied, a molecular echo, a persistent and constant tide. In realms of change, the dynamics thrive, dynamic persistence. They strive to keep alive. Stability sets the pace, not mere chance a race for those who spread with autocatalytic grace. Their lineage in time and space firmly in place, ensuring survival, they must embrace. Persistence in forms that keep systems alive, encoding patterns that teach them to survive. Whispers of self, of place, of lore they store, holding secrets of life, existence, and more. Patterns within that keep reactions supplied, act as a molecular echo, a persistent tide. These systems core, spelled out in encoded score, data dances, opening each metaphorical door. Autocatalysis, where information leads the guide, ensuring reactions continue within their stride. Information processing, a dynamic feat indeed, allows systems to learn, adapt, and exceed. Homeostasis maintains a delicate scale with environmental correlations that prevail. A balance struck, A tale persistently unveiled, systems adjust their survival, not curtailed. Recording the world they tenaciously meet, challenges faced, they shall not retreat. Complex systems in which we ponder and parse, holding information that is so deep and diverse. Processes varied from simple to profound. It's in that instance true persistence is found. Memory acts as a scribe, noting each fact, patterns encoded, a cognitive pact. Prediction from memory's rich loom projects future states from the historical room. Patterns stored that create an abstract foundation for action, a base for impact. Understanding causality's hidden layer guides systems, a persistent affair. Yet some systems think of futures bare, worlds not present, but made with care. Imagination weaves new realities tapestry, novel creation from thought's vast sea. In this view, where information truly is the key, we see more than just thermodynamic decree, not merely structures that time wears down. With persistence, dynamic systems are grown in the cosmos's vast expanse. Core functions dance their intricate steps in nature's intricate stance. Dissipations, the thread through which they weave. Autocatalysis and balance, what they achieve. Stars in their glory, a balance so precise. Gravitational pull versus fusion's vice. Homeostasis achieved in their fiery heart. Kinetic energy preventing their fall apart. Fires blaze on with relentless autocatalytic zeal, heating all around, make combustibles real. The flame sustains itself, spreading heat wide, ensuring its dance of flames does not subside. Life processes information, an intricate web through evolution and thoughts that ebb, cognition and learning, mechanisms so alive, ensuring survival and that lineages thrive. Metabolic pathways from old to new promote the transfer of data true, continuing the cycle of life's grand display. Information processing paves the way in systems complex where subnetworks dwell. Ancillary functions in a grand hierarchy swell, each nested layer a world of its own, supporting the whole, a persistence well shown. Enzymes fine-tuned with a selective might, catalyze reactions, maintaining life's flight. Not core alone, they join a larger quest. In autocatalysis, they are but a guest. Homeostatic webs that feedback engage, or in information realms, they set the stage. A specific task in the grander scheme, their catalytic role, a focus beam. The enzyme's world is guided from above by pressures descending like a dove. Efficiencies prized in this molecular play, for organisms' lineage to hold sway. From a vantage high, the pressures cascade, ensuring that life's intricate dance is well made. Thus, in the vast networks, selection's keen eye favors nobility, utility, persistence under the sky. In the weave of systems vast and grand, an enzyme's role is with purpose planned, its function clear within the larger scheme. Informed by context, it works unseen, not mere form alone shaped by physics lore, but by functions called to do what is in its store. A caveat here, for in proteins fold, physics laws form and take hold. Ancillary roles across scales they stand, from single cells to the breath of the land, from organism to the community's needs, top down the pressure where selection leads. The community feels from higher the strain, ecological forces in a broader domain. Selection's strong hand, both firm and fair, guides each function with meticulous care. In realms where ancillary functions play, their links to core functions may oft sway. A distant connection, sometimes unclear, yet vital for the larger system sphere. Art and music, creation so sublime, seem detached from survival's rhyme. Yet origins traced to the need profound to bond communities and transmit sound, enriching life in ways untold through melodies and stories old, like eddies spun from primal flow. Ancillary functions find their glow. Independent they seem, their course to steer, evolving, shifting, changing far away and near, creating core functions, a path they've known, a dance culture and paradise that has grown. The dance of life, a vivid scene where ancillary functions reign. Nature's stage is such a grand display where supportive parts in symphony sway. In life's grand symphony, creation's art, new functions born, each a vital part, a hallmark of existence evermore, unveiling possibilities at its core. Amid these functions, neutral or adverse, intricacies of life, a diverse universe, seemingly disruptive in the grand scheme, enhancing core functions like a dream. Within this web of feedback loops they twine, supplementing stability, a grand design. Amplifying effectiveness they soar, a dance of nobility forevermore. Take flight, for instance, a pioneering feat, new vectors of life, a change complete. Core functions evolve at nature's lore, survival and success they explore. Through time's vast canvas, life's tale unfolds, creation and discovery as the story holds. Innovations pass through the future door, a hallmark tale of life unfolding forevermore. Ancillary functions in life's grand flow, expectations course in adaptive show, a change in purpose, the dance of time, biology's art, a transformative rhyme. Flight, once grounded in its primal role, thermoregulation, and initial goal, insect wings in the past not for the sky, but to cool, to display beneath the sun's high feathers, too, had a past life of their own, for warmth, for show, their full purpose shown, before the skies beckoned, before the rise, aiding motion, a biomechanical surprise, context in evolution, a defining light, crafting functions from an ancient rite. High surface structures flap for a breeze, not all would soar, not all would seize. Consider the elephant, ears widespread, cooling giants where flight's not led, a testament to life's varying scheme, where expatriation follows a different dream. In a dance of constancy and transformations tune, new functions arise while the old ones immune, rising the stakes against equilibrium's claim, kinetic barriers strengthened in life's endless game, systems that wander through phase space wide, seeking out pockets where free energy can hide. They push the boundaries of the equilibrium's dread to realms far from stillness where new paths are led. The universe, rich with combinatorial scope, invites life's play, a boundless trip amidst the untested configurations of action. Newness is favored, a prime attraction, the selection for novelty, a powerful force, charts evolution on an untrodden force, third order in nature, a complex reflection. It drives life's journey towards perpetual perfection. In the theater of life, where new roles are spun, selection cherishes those who invent just for fun. Systems that birth functions novel and keen bear the fruit of a tree that's eternally green. Cultural blooms in art and lore's domain are signs of our urge to play and refrain. Music to ears and games that entice, technology's march, humanity's vice. Through our cleverness teeters on the brink of demise, our species succeeds through the curious and wise. It's the power to learn, adapt, and beget that might secure humans on this planet yet. We muse on the ways these principles cast in the evolution of cultures that is vast. Though social structures are complex to chart, they, like symbols, follow this natural art. In the realm where systems intertwine, ancillary functions like stars do shine. Casual connections, complex and vast, through levels of life, they're forever cast. From the microbial dance in the gut so deep to the digital bonds where the human minds meet, emotions and actions, they all intertwine in the grand tapestry of life's woven design. As we reevaluate the paradigm we hold, life's mystery unfolds, often a story untold. A shift in biology is but a daring leap in sight, from classical to quantum, from day to night. No more well-defined, separate in their core, a network existence, a paradigm to explore, fuzzier and deeper, a relational grace. In the dance of life, each finds their place. In complex systems, we find a trinity, Three criteria shaping their affinity: diversity in components, a myriad's reflection, a generative process, life's inception, selection pressure, nature's molding hand across the universe. Its forces expand, kinetic barriers, a dance in time, creating space for life's paradigm. In realms of laws and systems grace, a concept emerges to take its place. Functional information measured in bits in an evolving system's diverse wits. Not mass or force, nor energy's might, but information guides the system's flight. A parameter unique in systems ballet, defining function in its own way, promising conceptual equivalence in functional information's eloquence. Disparate, evolving systems, a grand dance. In bits and bytes, they'll find their chance. Degree of function, X's our quest, measuring a system's worth at its best. In enzymes dance, it's the rates increase. In dunes of sand, its disturbances cease. For each configuration, it's a unique key. Answer to the question, how functional can you be? Quantitative measure to put it to the quantitative test. In the world of systems, it sets them from the rest. In units that change with each function's need, adapting to specifics, trying to take the lead. Catalytic prowess or meaningful patterns of sand. X adapts to purpose. It's the system's guiding hand. In the dance of systems, complexity's crest. Functional information stands as the test. Degree of function, a measure refined in bits calculated as nature's designed. The vast array of life's intricate web, RNA's sequences of flow and ebb, from nucleotides chance in patterns arrayed, mere fractions succeed where functions displayed. The configurations, a great multitude spree, yet few reach the heights of functional decree. As X rises high, the able fall quite sparse in the stringent trial of nature's harsh farce. In this numeric realm where function is the king, the rarest arrangement can highest function bring. Eternal is the quest for Emax's lone peak, where the singular reigns, the pinnacle sleek. This formula's path, it weaves and it winds through the potential that in every genome binds. Information's pursuit, a journey so grand, define what survives by nature's own hand. And now from the depths the snippets arise, coded whispers of life under the skies, each a piece, a fragment, a sliver, a slice, in the grand mosaic evolution's device. In the great realm of evolution's intricate dance, each bit of existence does not come by chance. A system's specifics through functions demand unfold in the bits that in its form can command. When lowest functions do barely emerge, as E-men whispers, life's symphonies verge, zeros the measure, so no information's flow, where function's faintest breath begins to grow. But climb the ladder of function's grand scale, and watch as the bits tell a more complex tale. From minimal rise to the peak of Emax, the informational climb that never lacks. For each configuration, unique and precise, demands bits sufficient evolution's price. From zero to zenith, the information span marks the boundless potential in nature's plan. In the realm of complexity, a function's trace, we find that context defines information's face, and enzyme's talent in reaction specific holds functional data in form analytic, yet for tasks foreign, his skill may fall flat, a zero-sum game in the bio format. The value of function, both system and frame, shapes information's worth, no two the same. And should no configuration suffice for the function at hand, despite its guise, the info we seek in such intricate states remains undefined as function dictates. In context broad, where functions well, EVX sets the stage as stories to tell. Not just the act, but scenes embraced, where environment states take their place, an equation poised to extend its reach, to include the milieu in its speech, parameters reflecting chances dance with environmental states advance. Achievement of function in varied climb depends on context, not deemed by time. Objective measures, not whims of mind, make context role in truth aligned. In realms of matter and mind's grand schemes, where symbols dance and substance gleams, evolving systems alike in core hold secrets that we yearn to explore. Physical and symbolic bound by law share traits that keep observers in awe, with components many that interlace. Complexities dance, they both embrace. Configurations vast, the stars and nights, combinatorial breath, diversity ignites, selection's hand with purpose shifts, favoring functions, nature's true gifts. In the pursuit of knowledge, there's a measure complex, a formalism of function that puts minds to the test. The crux of this matter lies deep in the core, where I to the X is the value that we can't ignore. A challenge presents with calculations deep for systems of interest, where details do creep, a context-dependent statistical trait with configurations varied as stars we relate. For each function specific, this measure's defined a distribution of X intricately designed. To know a configuration's functional lore, one must grasp the domain it's accounting for. To glean the measure of function's face requires knowledge complete of the system's embrace, the agents at play, their ties and their dance in configurations diverse, like stars in expanse. This analysis, though, has a binding constraint, for complex systems evolve without restraint. The richness within the combinatorial space leaves us grasping for threads in an infinite chase. Even if one instance of function reveals, uncertainty lingers, and truth it conceals. Might there be others in the vastness that sleep? equal or greater in the configurations deep in systems that grow, evolve, and transition. A universal truth claims its position. Functional data expands selections and steers as multiple forms face the test of their years. The concept mirrors one older in its frame. The rise of complexity in essence is the same. Nature's own force, through selection's strict lens, crafts intricate patterns that complexity defends. Yet this new formalism brings quantification, amplifying conjectures with firm foundation. Not just life's fabric, but more domains wide fall under this law with function as guide. Physical, symbolic, our life's tangled weave. If selection sorts roles which functions achieve, then surely the information will eventually climb with respect to the function in the fullness of time. In the march of time, information shape is sculpted by forces, no static state. Functional lore in a system does rise with possibilities, breath, or pressures, high skies. For increase in detail, let this be clear. Selection's existence is just the first tier. The canvas of chances must stretch or adapt, or forces of functions more firmly enact. The question thus stands with a studious mien: why do these factors shift scene by scene? The law that we ponder with time entwined hinges on variables that shift and unwind. Now delve we into the cosmic scheme where selection's birth in our world does gleam. The expanse of what can be and pressures at play change for systems static, then dynamic will I say. For the static, unchanged in form and in core, the possibility space can alter the score, while dynamic systems ever in flux feel the press of selection where complexity conducts. So F to the X and T and X to the T, they dance and they turn. In this universe they swell and they spurn through the cosmos's vastness. These principles stride with time as their canvas and natural laws as their guide. So f of x and x of t unfolds the dance where time and function not. It means that f on x and t depends, a shifting stage where x with time extends. This verse suggests the function f the sway with x and t through each sequential day, and as the hours weave their steady plot, x too will change in this evolving lot. In the cosmic dance where stars combust and blaze, unseen forces carve the void in arcane ways, new elements from supernova's fiery breath in neutron mergers dance the dance of stellar death. From stardust born planets find their form so true, differentiate layers as they cool and accrue. In other worlds, pressures rise and temperatures mix. Novel minerals form alchemy in a crucible of tricks. In the vast expanse where celestial bodies lie, there's a triad of forces neath the cosmic sky. Pressure, the squeeze of weight from above so high, and temperature, the heat's whisper as comets fly. Composition, the blend of elements that fate entwines in P-T-X spaces, a cosmic map that nature defines. It's the realm of stars, the crucible where a planet aligns, where matter stands to physics tune finally refines. These three, united, dictate where elements dwell in the heart of stars or in a meteor shell. Their union carves the spaces where worlds swell, crafting diverse realms where cosmic stories tell. As the universe expands and ages with grace, PTX spaces widen, a galactic embrace, pressure, temperature, composition, the bond tight, guide the selection's hand, a cosmic playwright. So time zero flies, and with each new phase, statically persistent systems info accrues and stays, exploring vast realms where the wild elements roam. As possibility space grows, it's stars that weave home. With each cosmic event, new PTX domains offer up novel actors, a universe's gains. In cosmic span, elements expand and blend, their diversity is wealth on which worlds pend. Functional information thus waxes and wanes as selection adapts to the space's refrains. Eons pass from crystalline birth to now. In Earth's grand gallery, they take their bow. Through pressure and heat, new phases extend. Minerals form, evolve, and new traits command. Modified old and new minerals endow with nature's art. Each epoch does avow. In the cosmic weave, elements widely disperse. Planets birth from diversity, a celestial verse. Amidst the stellar maelstrom where they collide, new worlds teem with minerals side by side. Nature's forge works in pressure silencing, creating her jewels where human eyes haven't been, in realms where temperatures and mixtures dwell. Crystals are cradled, in serenity they swell, resisting the weathering of unyielding time. Minerals persist, an ancient chime. Their story is etched in the planet's crust, a testament to Earth's history, a trust. From bedrock age crystals emerging gleam, their lineage of stone like a flowing stream. Through each epoch, nature crafts her art, a novel design of an old epic. It is a part. Embarking on a tale of systems so defined, where functional information's intertwined. It's not just decay that these systems resist, but dynamic forces that ceaselessly persist. Environmental shifts, the dance of the days, altered the bars in so many uncountable ways. An evolutionary chase that is ever in play in life's grand theater where species sway. The contest, a war of eons without cease, viruses and cells in a ballet of peace, an arms race woven through the fabric of time, a co-evolutionary climb with patterns so sublime. In the tango of life, both complex and grand, persistence demands more than lifespan. Forces at play sculpt the living's face in the relentless, adaptive embrace. Systems persist, strong and stronger, on and on, advancing in the survival dance they're drawn. Persistence shaped by barriers that we cite, changing as environments impose their might. Competitive drive in the age-old quest. Systems evolve, in this they invest. From simple movement to conscious drive, into greater realms they strive to thrive. Races in tandem evolve their past cast in viral and cellular contrast that are vast. As new functions gather, the fit gets tight in survival's domain. This is their plight. In life's vast web, Evolution was unbound, crafting new paths where none was found. Abiotic realms, by limits they were defined, their phase space by stark borders confined. It's a forge of the novel so profound, making the unforeseen and the unsound. Yet life's complex tapestries intertwined with endless combinations designed. Technological growth, life's vibrant spree, outpaces the old as they strive to be free. Innovations march through time does weave, each breakthrough a thread more to achieve. Life's adaptability so keen, with evolvability song so serene. From stark simplicity's primal seed, complexities danced as bloom and lead. In the realm where life's endless dances bold, is canvas vast, where countless tales are told. A contrast dark in the vast abiotic plains, where destiny's bounds are set and remains. A scope so wide in life's intricate fabric and lace means time's long march can scarcely keep the pace. Thus, life seems not bound by fate's rigid hand, a voyage through a barely charted land. While abiotic worlds may sometimes seem preset, their end games reach with far less to beget. Life's story weaves with a less trodden thread. In open fields, its journey is far from dead. And some suggest in matter's hefty bands, the cosmos can't hold all the strands in its hands. Above 500 Daltons, as space unwinds, in organic complexity, strands of selection finds. Within life's realm, where endless bounds appear, lies feedback loops in evolution are quite clear. Again, and how life's data is thus processed, spawns new disequilibria, thus accessed from chaos learn to harness and transmute. Life finds novel paths for its journey resolute. Chastens view on energy's dense climb, hence that complexity's deep upward prime. Yet this tale of energies alone's not whole. A deeper thread weaves through the living soul. Free energy and formation span are joined in dance by evolution's plan. Selection's principle, both firm and fast, ensures core functions from the present to past. A unity in principle in life's relentless push to rise complex from the primordial bush. In stars' fiery hearts, elements are born, from hydrogen's burn to helium's morn. Through stages they pass, the triple alpha's calls, forging carbon cores as hydrogen falls. Their functional info grows with each phase, marking time's passage in cosmic displays. Yet stars in their granular don't grasp or seek the knowledge they hold, nor do they speak. They don't drive the search in what they know. Unlike life, which makes its own info grow, life cycles knowledge in an endless dance with its environment in deep expanse. Between itself to info's exchange, a feature unique through life's wide range. This cycling of lore, life's truest trait, sets it apart on a celestial slate. When cyanobacteria spread their green sheen, Earth's breath transformed to blue oxygen seen from scarce air's embrace, less than a whisper, to a bountiful swell. Why, that is life's new elixir. The great oxidation, a change profound, spurned the planet's life to new bounds found. Oxygen surge, a diversity key, unlocked potential, vast as the sea. This breath, now a force, its energy vast, drove complexity's growth so wide, so vast, a catalyst for life's intricate quest. Oxygen shaped survival of the best is set the stage where only the keen evolve to thrive in the O2 scene. The GOT, a clear and compelling testament to Earth's power to change the environment. Through geniosity's force, it's plainly seen how life and Earth in a grand dance convene. Functional info grew within each new day as life's complex web found its robust way. In the cold and the calm of Titan's white skies, a dance of molecules no life belies. A dance into the CH4 veil on this moon. Solar tales tell a frigid tale. Titan's chill breath far from the sun's embrace, where methane streams lace the vast silent space. At 95K, its equatorial line, a stark abiotic world by design. No liquid water to carve the stone or stir the seeds of life to be sown. Yet methane in rivers and rains takes part in Titan's own cycle, a cold work of art. A moon that whispers of complexity without the warmth of biology's tapestry. Hear the law of information's rise. May it hold sway 'neath alien skies. On Earth, water drives, novelties sweep. On Titan, methane's rule is just as deep. Both worlds evolve, their own tales unfurled, bound by the laws governing the chemical world. In the realm where Titan's mysteries unfold, astrobiology's tales are bravely told. A stratospheric dance, UV light powered, crafts organic scenes, starlit and flowered. Titan's air, a laboratory grand, spawns complexity not touched by life's hands. Organic aerosols, indecence, hit at abiotic events. No cosmic ray in full assault can penetrate decisive volt, yet without life's deft, vivacious glance, Titan shows a persistent dance. Cycles of feedback, chemistry's play, sustain the skies day on endless day. For millions of years they hold the stage, written in the cosmic ledger's page. Aerosols catch the sun's fierce glare. In Titan's middle air they snare. A thermal inversion layer is cast, blocking convection's upward blast. Hydrocarbons trapped commence, and organosynthetic sequence intense, building blocks of life as we aver. Yet on Titan they silently concur. A dynamic equilibrium is found in the aerosol layers that abound, maintaining creation's complex core, a functional role that is in the fore. On Titan shores, beneath its haze, complexity dances in myriad ways, a rich tapestry of those elements we find. Chemistry's dance, unconstrained, unconfined. C, H, N, O, entwined in cosmic art. Energetic particles play their part. UV rays with cosmic rays converse in this natural, unguided universe. Methane's children less volatile, can condense to aerosols thick and thin, descending slowly as hidden grace below the zone where UV traces. The question posed, sharp and keen, is function selected in this serene, on surfaces not gas, reactions whole? Potentially it is a process bold. In condensed phases might we see a tighter selection for functionality, fewer freedoms, enhanced reaction rates, a scenario that intricate chemistry creates as they settle on Titan's cold stark land. Geologic forces on that body lend a hand, working slowly over vast time's expanse, giving rise to a complex flow motion dance. Upon Titan's realm, so stark and sheen, lies a tale of chemistry mostly unseen. Energy is not found in photons' lively glow, but in bonds where organic tendrils grow. In methane's wake, acetylene takes flight, a dance of atoms in Titan's endless night. Models in minds of those who deftly dare predict its path through the chill Titan air. The surface mirrors the stratosphere's blend, diverse components which together wend. Acetylene volatile might drift to the poles, while heavier organics fill different roles. Yet Cassini's gaze from orbits that is so afar shows acetylene's reach, both near and star. At every latitude it's found to dwell in this alien atmosphere's chemical swell. In the cold and silent reaches, Titan's grace, a potential dance of atoms takes its place. From the seeds of acetylene's gentle might could graphene sheets emerge into the night. With deft precision, labs on Earth have shown upon chosen beds such graphene has grown. On Titan, would such growth enhance the plan of an organic system that is so vast and grand? For graphene, in its flat and endless guise, hugs close the hydrogen that upward flies. A veil of molecules, it could attract a repository for H2. In fact, Cassini whispers from its cosmic root a story of hydrogen and keen pursuit. Above and below it seeks to break free, a dual exodus as far as we can see. Could graphene be the end of this grand chase, a resting place in the outer space race? But why would it over others prevail when Titan's surface tells a different tale? Why not a stone, a trill sturdy frame? Our cyanoacetylene's claim to fame. These are the riddles in the stars we seek, as Titan holds its secrets vast and bleak. Upon Titan's cold and distant face, a tale of chemistry that we trace. For in the dance of molecules, survival's bond refines and rules. A matrix formed, its role defines as hydrogen's safekeeping minds. Graphene from acetylene's embrace, evolving through the cosmic space. A selection's hand does gently steer where functions call is crystal clear. From graphene's sheets with vast expanse, absorb H2 from light's advance, while Astanitril's grasp would frail, as would cyanoacetylene's trail. Their structures or at this dance, mark an evolutionary stance. In this arena of silent war, graphene's victory in chemical war, capturing hydrogen, holding fast, ensures that methane's life will last, reconstituted by a touch from organic feedstock's clutch, a cycle rich in Titan's cast, a complex dance choreographed through rainstorms of methane's might and rivers flows that carve the night, on winds that sculpt the alien plains, contacted by disturbance rains, with acetylene fire as the spark and cosmic rays that leave their mark. Graphene's embrace is tightly maintained, a chemical bond by selection gained, in Titan's vast and silent sprawl, where methane reigns and mysteries call. Graphene's birth from acetylene, a wondrous act unseen serene. It forms from chaos dark and raw, a structure stage of carbon's law, an absorber keen supreme, in chemical tales a guiding theme. Its function clear, a role so vital, traps hydrogen, a cycle's title. H2's escape it does prevent, a purpose clear, a function meant. Where other compounds might have strayed, as poor H2 catchers displayed, graphene excels, content and bent, in Titan saga its elemental intent. Molecular dance, a surface bound, where H2 and graphene is found. Behold an evolutionary feat in cold and chemistry seat. Trapped within its layered fold, a story of organic survival told. A triumph neat and with detail replete, were organic tales and fates to meet. Disturbances that shape the land, from storms to rivers, winds so grand, bring touch to trapped H2's bed. On graphene sheets it's finely wed, with energy from cosmic rays and acetylene's polymer blaze. A network spans and it expands in Titan's dance by nature's hands. On Titan's surface, cold and stark, a dance of atoms in the dark. Acetylene to graphene leaps on surfaces where coldness creeps. A template forged from meteor's fire gives rise to structures that aspire, more complex than a simple chain, a lattice vast where H2's lain. This matrix holds a secret tight, hydrogen stored out of plain sight, while simpler forms would let it flee. Here it's trapped, a key to chemistry. Metals touch a catalyst role in graphene's growth. It finds a skull, the seed of stars, now surface bound, where future layers may be found. Upon Titan's vast and distant shore, graphene's embrace stores H2's roar. If methane from this bond does stream, it feeds the cycle like a dream. In skies where methane richly flows, organosynthesis finely grows. The cycle, self-sustained and pure, may prove a law that will endure. No life to touch or to inform, yet complex past the atom swarm, attest a law unseen, untold, in Titan's grasp, a sight to behold. In Titan's grasp where cold wind wails, we ponder tales that science hails, to count the system's worth and play, a task for minds not led astray. First chart the dance of atoms' flight, carbon and hydrogen in their might. Next the roles they deftly fill, like methane cycle ever still. We measure next with minds astute the fractions worth, the system's root, where configurations hold the key to hydrocarbons' lasting spree. To count the ways of carbons form in Titan's chill far from the norm. Seek the structures vast and wide where hydrogen may well reside. With graphene's lattice pure and tight, hydrogen stored hidden from light. Few among the myriad grains hold their prowess in their veins. M to the X over N, the ratio small m speaks of storage, beats them all. I to the X then looms large in her view. Graphene's within this grand stew. Through Titan seekers veiled in haze, its chemistry a labyrinthine maze. If it endures the depths refines, its information surely climbs. In Titan's realm, neath foreign skies, where mysteries and shadows lie. Graphene's presence, yet unsure, may dragonfly confirm secure. On Saturn's moon it roves, explores, beyond the reach of earthly shores. Its quest through haze to truth incline, and seek the signs of life's design. As rotocraft it deftly flies, sampling secrets Titans prize, with tools to probe the frigid ground for whispers of the past profound. A suite of organics it will trace to chart the past life may embrace, and through its spectral analysis may answer queries deep as this. In discourse we weigh, compare laws that guide what systems bear. Functions differ in info sway, some rich, complex in their array. The ribosines, nature's own strand, require length to understand. Yet some, with fewer bits entwined, show function of a higher kind. Thin links may hold a potent key. Max finds his cap, you see, for in life's code a scanty spell can wield a force profound and well. With science, math in every part, some truths need fewer bits to chart. In life's dawn, 'tis contemplation, fewer parts, a firm foundation. Short sequences may thus decide, prebiotic paths taken in stride, deterministic in their fashion, firming life with fiery passion. In realms of life, not all will rise, some functions stay or meet demise. Without the push of nature's hand, no change in form, no new demand. When resources thin, life finds a way. Swift replication wins the day. The shortest strands, a genome's pride. In scarcity, a place that they best abide. Length may shrink, yet info grows as pressure on the genome shows. Some traits are lost, a price that's paid for a swifter life that is better made. This trade of traits, a keen device, cuts down the size but ups the price. There is a paradox within selection, loss that leads to near perfection. Varying systems evolve the more complex futures they may store. Potential complexity is the term for growth unseen, the hidden germ. Functional info charts the course of how complexity wields its horse. If I to the X to X, we here relate, grasp how symptoms escalate towards Emacs, their potentials peak, how far they've come or have to seek. And through this measure, one can tell how system chains evolve and swell with parameters that we adjust, increase in functions in that we trust to foster growth, to push the bounds where functional informational bounds. Systems evolve at varied rates, guided by a hand that is fate's. Artificial means can give a great boost, the speed of change in truth unloosed. Agents many, diverse and kind, increase the pace that we do find. Configurations manifold, ensure evolutions bold. Selective pressures, if they're strong, can push such systems to prolong. With cycles harsh of both heat to cold, in chemical realms these tales unfold. Experiments future, simulations new, may quantify the changes seen due. By perimeters we tweak and turn, we learn how fast evolutions burn. Evolving webs, intricate and domains vast, where systems overlap, linked to the past. Nucleosynthesis sparks the chain, then minerals form a new domain. Without those stars, no rocky grain, no life from minerals could attain. As humans rose, so did our tools. Society's growth breaks ancient rules. Technology waits for society's cue. Symbols evolve as cultures renew. An informational field thus weaves a tapestry that interlaces sheaves. Gradients of knowledge subtly shift in this field where data bob and drift. Physical and chemical parallels they find in systems of nature intricately entwined. In nature's weave changes the norm, evolving systems in almost every form. Laws to describe them, some oddly rare, through price of work has laid some bare. Darwin's shadow looms so vast, evolution his term bravely cast, yet selection's just a slice of evolving systems' vice. Not just life evolves and twists, the universe in change persists. From Adam's dance to life's grand stage, evolution scripts life's tale on every page. In quest for laws, one truth been missed. Function and context, many oft resist. Scientists shy from these two frames, yet function's key in nature's games. Context molds the outcome space, guides the function, sets its pace. Configurations are so rich indeed, in functions like say takes the lead. Asymmetry in science's eye seems supposed to analyze, guessing through time's thick mist, selections functions can't resist. Static hold or dynamic sway, novelty that shapes the fray. All these paths that systems bend boost the functional info in the end. In systems vast where change is sown, evolving threads are closely known. A weave of life in stone unfurled tells of a deeply linked up world. From simple strength to complex whole, each system plays such a vital role. In function dance, context is the key. It shapes the what, the when, the we. The laws of change not cast in stone are whispers of a pattern known. In every shift and in every turn lies the wisdom we yearn to learn. As agents mix, as pressures rise, evolution's rate may reach new skies. Artificial evolution or nature's feet changes tempo, can shift its beat. So ponder on this very rich motif where function meets a firm belief in tangled webs where systems thrive is where functional truths come alive. And in this dance let none refute both function and its context suit. The tale of change broad and wide is one where none can choose to hide. From cosmic dust to life's first cell, from mineral to man as well. An info field, robust and vast, unravels secrets of the past. Now we stand on thresholds new, gazing at the universal cosmic hue. Research will chart this unknown course with evolving systems as its source. This is Lance Carlisle Carter.